Now the residence of Emperor Akihito, the 125th Emperor of Japan.
A lot of nines there for Mr. Wolfe. Not a good thing, especially in a championship match.
Sixth frame for Mika.
Here it comes. Oh.
There it goes. Number 10 left standing again.
Right now the guys are struggling just to get all 10 to go down. They're hitting the pocket. Pins aren't responding to good shots being thrown by both players.
Mika started this championship match with 3 strikes, open frame strike, and now a spare. And we move to the 7th, up by 21. Looking to become the first European to win the Japan Cup. That's more like it.
Great shot of Mika's hand at release, rotating around the side of the ball. And that time he gets all 10 to go down. Mike Wolfe still looking for his first strike of the championship match.
That 10 pin shook just a little bit, but remains upright again.
Just another great quality shot by Mike Wolfe. He's getting robbed. This is basic robbery in bowling. His last 5 shots, 10 pin, 8 pin that moved over to the 7 pin spot, 10 pin, 10 pin, 10 pin. Right now you start to get frustrated.
Oh no.
And that's a direct result of bad pin carry, a small lapse of concentration, and a lot of frustration.
His second open frame of this championship match, which is about 2 too many when you're taking on Koivuniemi. Opens up the 8th frame, dropping 8.
And now this is borderline ridiculous. Every bad break in the book Mike Wolfe has received in this game.
4-9 left. 4-9 go down. A smidge of redemption and relief on his face.
And a wry smile.
Yeah.
Perfectly done. Slides the 4 into the 9.
Muttering to himself, never a good thing. Koivuniemi up 33, 8th frame. Coming off a strike.
Mika just needs to stay clean. 8th, 9th, and 10th frame, and the Japan Cup 07 is his.
Drops 9. It hasn't been the prettiest of finals, and sometimes I guess that happens after you're bowling so much through the course of an event.
Yeah, the oil pattern changes, the lanes change. I've seen him go from bad to better. I mean, the lanes seem to go from pretty good to not so good. It's not so much the guys can't get to the pocket, it's just pin carry. Mika very fortunate there, only leaving the 2 pin. It's an easy 9 spare for him. That's all he has to do the rest of this match. That'll put him in the 200s, low or the high 190s. The best Mike Wolfe can shoot is 189.
Drops 9 after the spare.
And right there's a huge break. Right, Mika's looking at shooting the bucket. Crumbles the bucket and only leaves the 5 pin again. Easy spare conversion. Mika, driver's seat, staying out of trouble and doing what he has to do.
Gets that one. One open frame through his first 9. That came back in number 4. Big lead courtesy of starting off this finals with 3 straight strikes. Wolfe still seeking his first strike of this championship match. And here we are in frame number 9.
I mean, this is a right-handed version of the match that Mika had against Yamamoto when Yamamoto left seven pins, the young left-hander. To me, it looks like it's just Mika's day. Mike Wolfe's bowled a great game, and he's in the 160s.
Finally, all 10 hit the floor.
I mean, honestly, how much different does this look except the ball faces a little bit stronger in the 1-3? You know how big of an adjustment he may have made? Maybe a half a board, maybe 1 inch moving with his feet, maybe his target. It's not a lot, but what a different result. And a trip 4. Can you believe it?
So now he finds his groove. Where was this in 1 through 8?
He's probably wondering the same thing. He's like, well, I couldn't strike before, and now all of a sudden it doesn't matter what I do. I mean, that's the same 4-9 shot that he left, only this time he trips the 4 pin.
And Mika on the verge of another title. Mike Wolfe trying to finish strong.
And another 10 pin.
It's been the story of this final for Mike Wolfe.
I'll put him in the 170s, 178 if he spares. Mika Koivuniemi needs to stay behind the foul line in the 10th frame and just knock down some wood, and he's going to be your champion.
And Mike Wolfe will finish with a 178, easily the lowest total in today's finals. A deceptively low score, though.
Absolutely. I mean, that game could have been 230 easy.
Commanding 23-pin lead for Koivuniemi.
Mika's glad this match is over.
It hasn't been real pretty for him either.
Interesting note, I spoke with Mika earlier in the week, and he complained about his pin carry. He said, Randy, you know, I can't get the weak 10 out. My ball's not hitting hard enough. And isn't it ironic that it was the undoing of his opponent's bad carry that got Mika to this point?
Wolfe had 2 open frames. You see him just sitting back and watching the rest of this one roll out. There we go. That's a good way to wrap up their first title in Japan. Japan Cup 2007. For the first time goes to a European, Mika Koivuniemi. No champagne in that bottle.